Hello, my name is Rick. The purpose of this video is to show what my current Terran macro looks like. In Starcraft, macro means your ability to collect resources and spend them quickly and efficiently. I'm an extremely casual player. This is a practice game, so the computer is only set to medium, so I can focus on doing my very best version of my Marine Medivac Tank build. I'm hoping to show that even lower level players' games can be fun to watch. I named this replay Me on a Good Day because this is pretty much me at my very best up to a certain point. I'm not normally going to go through and give the play-by-play on every step of the beginning of the game. In most of my videos, I'm going to skip that part. But in this case, it's kind of the point. Okay, my first supply depot is down. If I was playing a more difficult opponent at this point, I would probably build a barracks. But I'm not. So I immediately get started on a second command center. So I can start building from 2 command centers as soon as possible. The barracks is going down. Computer has slightly more harvesters than me at this point because of course it's playing more perfectly than I am, but one of the most revealing tabs in the game is the spending tab. It's one of my favorites. The computer has already cranked out a couple of, a single zealot or something, where I haven't spent anything on army yet, but I'm gearing up to be able to. And I've already spent more on economy than the computer player, and that's usually my secret to success. I out-economy my opponents first. So we're already upgrading to an orbital command so I can start cranking out those mules as quickly as possible. And I've queued up a few SCVs because we need them. My goal is to keep those barracks working as continuously as possible, basically. Oh, calling in a mule. The Protoss player has, as usual, built just a bunch of low-level gateway units. No real surprise there. The computer's way ahead on army, but I've spent way more on economy and almost as much on technology at this point. I don't know what strategy the AI is pursuing. I don't know if it's going to do some kind of rush or something. So I build a few elementary defenses and tough ones using barracks as a difficult to destroy target for them. I'm getting started on a factory to put the tank in the Marine Medivac Tank build. Starting 2 factories because I'm mean to do it seriously. The AI Protoss, it's got a couple of warp gates, it's got its cyber core down, it's got its forge. Nobody has invested in nothing yet. I have this section mining away as efficiently as possible. Got a mule going over here. Still need to build a few more workers. The computer has a bigger army, but not significantly bigger. It spent less on technology and less on econ than me, because I'm really just focusing on the macro on this one. I've even routed this command center to build units and send them over to here just automatically. Building tanks, I already have one. My army is not only caught up to the computer players, it's surpassed it. Trying to keep both factories busy constantly. When I even see one tank is getting close to being done, I try to queue up another one right away. Got a starport for the Medivac and Marine Medivac. The computer player is moving out with its 1,400 point army. A single stalker, a bunch of zealots, and some adepts. The adepts are good versus light stuff. Early gateway Protoss units, deliberately not the best. Okay, I was way too focused to notice this was going on. But here you have my Marine Medivac Tank defenses. Medivac isn't built yet, but we're working on it. A couple of guys were accidentally built outside the wall somehow, but that's not going to make much difference. So there's the defenses. Here's the attacking army. Let's see how that works out for them. Yeah, it's only the Marine, it's only the medium setting, but it's still pretty fun. I'm beating the computer pretty badly on mineral collection at this point. I have almost 40 harvesters to its 26. I've got 39. Yeah, currently we are way ahead on the units. The computer is catching up on the economy spending because it's finally expanded. At this point, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm having some thoughts about moving out. Not quite perfect, but almost fully saturated. Doing pretty good about keeping the units building. I'm upgrading. I'm building a few turrets just in case. So I scan the map a couple times ahead to see what's going on, and I decide it's time to get the forces together and start moving out. And then I realize, oh, I'm doing it in kind of a clumsy and slow way. We need way more forces here. Taking down some of the tanks, assigning things to groups, realizing, hey, it works. And then I realize, by the time I've done this, I've spent so much time just getting my forces together. The computer player's got its act together and sending another army across the board, right? Yeah. Over here on the radar, that's exactly what's happening. Of course, I don't know exactly that as I was playing. So I tried to prepare for that. Let's make use of this ramp here. Get some more of those air units going. I'm using this Medivac to get sight ahead of the group so the tanks can fire farther. Okay, this time he's got some stalkers, he's got some stuff. He turns around at the last second, realizing he's going to get his troops vaporized, but then he turns around and runs back again because he realizes it's too late. Is what you just saw there. Anyone left? I've skipped the part where my troops walked across the map. This is the part where my macro kind of falls apart. My attention is much more on the attacking than it is on defending or making things back at home. I'm still doing it a little bit. I've rallied troops across the map straight from the factories or whatever because I'm so confident that I can handle it. Let's see how that plays out. I've built a couple Vikings for sight and in case there's anything to shoot. Yeah, you better run. I'm being very cautious because, of course, I don't know exactly what the computer player has. I'm trying to provoke him. I'm trying to get him to run into me. Also, I see that photon cannon over there, and I want to outrange it with a tank. And then I just decide to go for it. At some point, the computer's got to fight back, right? Protect the tanks. Oh no, tanks are not protected. Go, everybody go. Oh no, Void Ray, everyone go get it. No, don't do that. That would be silly. This guy's got pretty good focus.